The Fantastic Four were relaxing one night when Johnny came across a social media report about a sudden appearance of algae bloom in the rivers. Identifying the bacteria responsible as mirrored algae, capable of wiping out all life on Earth and originating from another dimension, they swiftly decided to act before it led to extinction. Using their advanced technology, they pinpointed the areas affected by the algae and set out in their vehicles to locate the source. Arriving at the contaminated lake, they found the water had turned green and swimming was now unsafe, as per the closed beach sign. Richard Reed closely examined the river, confirming the presence of mirrored algae. Realizing the imminent danger posed to all living beings, they immediately evacuated aquatic life from the lake onto Sue's force field. Johnny skillfully dried them off using his powers, ensuring their safety. Subsequently, Johnny skillfully heated the water just below boiling point, effectively eliminating all traces of the algae. He then cooled the water back down to ensure it was conducive for life. After returning the aquatic creatures to the lake, Johnny recalled his ability to absorb heat. Although they initially celebrated, Richard soon realized that the mirrored algae had not been entirely eradicated and was spreading rapidly. It was spreading faster than they could eradicate it. Ben felt upset and let down because they had the ability to defeat Galactus, yet they were struggling to eliminate a simple algae. Johnny came up with a solution. Have Sue use her abilities to block out the sun temporarily so that the bacteria would perish. The bacteria thrived on a light source, and without the sun, they should wither away. Initially skeptical of Johnny's idea, as dimming the sun would potentially lead to freezing temperatures and the death of all living beings on Earth, Reed, the most intelligent man in the universe, confirmed that Johnny's plan could indeed work. They just needed to dim the sun for 72 hours for the bacteria to die. Sue mentioned that she needed to be in space to dim the sun. So, Reed provided them with his vehicle, which contained enough oxygen to last a week. They journeyed into space using Reed's car. Taking advantage of the situation, Ben's wife informed the entire world about the Fantastic Four's plan to dim the sun by usurping a public speaker who was announcing the opening of a new library. She stepped in and disclosed the upcoming event to everyone. She elaborated on the mirrored algae issue and encouraged them to research it on their phones. People were astounded by the possibility of eclipsing the sun. Suddenly, the surroundings began darkening, and the transition from daylight to nighttime unfolded gradually. The situation attracted the attention of supervillains such as Dr. Octopus. However, Richard had foreseen this, and they successfully confronted Dr. Otto, defeating him within 3 days, even without sunlight. When people began to panic, believing the sun had disappeared permanently, Sue decided to restore it after 72 hours. The rioting subsided, and a celebration followed, culminating in the permanent eradication of the mirrored algae from Earth. Opting to relax, the Fantastic Four headed to the lake for a swim. To their surprise, they were immediately encircled by military personnel who sought to apprehend Sue, viewing her as a threat capable of extinguishing all life on the planet. Johnny vouched for his sister, asserting her innocence and leveraging his powers to intimidate the soldiers. A skirmish ensued, leading to a daring escape with the military in pursuit. Deploying her abilities, Sue cloaked them and their vehicles, evading the military and slipping away, undetected. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more similar videos.